Navratri is celebrated all over India as the beginning of 9 sacred nights dedicated to the Divine Mother, a time of fasting, dance, devotion, and the victory of good over evil. But did you know Garbha isn't just a dance, it's actually a meditation in motion? The word Garbha comes from garb, womb. That's why the dance is performed around a clay pot with a diya inside, called the Garbhadeep. The pot is the womb of creation, and the flame of the diya is the eternal soul. When people dance in circles around it, they are not just moving to the music. They're enacting the eternal cycle of life, birth, death, and rebirth. Endless, eternal, with no beginning and no end. And notice something beautiful. In Garba, nobody is in the spotlight. Everyone revolves equally around the center. The center represents the divine feminine energy of creation, the source that holds everything together. Let's pause here and look at the science for a moment. I study chemistry, and one of the first things we learn is the atomic shell model. It tells us that electrons don't just fly around randomly, they move in structured shells around the nucleus. Each electron has its orbit, and the whole atom is held together by a balance of forces, with the nucleus at the core. And for me, it's so much fun to discover that this isn't only in the lab. Hinduism reflects the same truth in Garba, dancers moving in circles around a central lamp, just like electrons around a nucleus. The nucleus holds the identity of the atom. The lamp holds the soul of creation, and everything else moves in harmony around it. But Navratri is not only about creation and birth, it is also about destruction. That's where Dandia Ras comes in. The sticks are not just props, they represent the weapons of goddess Durga when she destroyed Mahishasura. The rhythmic clash of the sticks symbolizes the eternal battle between good and evil. And yet, when they strike together, the sound is harmonious. Even conflict, when guided by dharma, can create balance. So Garba and Dandia are not just dances. Together, they represent the philosophy of Navratri itself. Creation and destruction, devotion and joy, the eternal dance of the cosmos reflected in the rhythm of our steps. But Navratri is also not only about dance. The very word means 9 nights. In part of the Markandeya Purana, the goddess is described as battling the forces of evil for 9 nights, taking on her 9 forms, and finally defeating Mahishasura on the 10th day, which we celebrate as Vijayadashami. These are the Navadurga, from Shailaputri on the first night to Siddharthi on the 9th. 9 is not a random number. In Indian philosophy, 9 is the number of completeness, the final digit before renewal. And many teachers interpret Navratri as symbolic of 9 months of human gestation, the womb's journey before the birth of new life. The scriptures themselves don't state it directly, but the symbolism is powerful. Navratri is 9 nights of inner growth, leading to rebirth on the 10th day. And even fasting during this time has a deeper purpose. Modern science now confirms what our ancestors insinuated. Fasting resets the body, aids cell repair, and clears the mind. Rituals like these align us with the natural cycles of the body and cosmos, ensuring that at least once a year, we pause, purify, and prepare for renewal. Thank you for watching. If you found this information insightful, please consider subscribing to my channel. Namaste.